The Hunters Sharing the Harvest program started in 1991 to help feed the hungry and manage deer herd. This year, hunters and farmers disagree on deer population. Hunters believe there are not enough deer, and farmers believe there may be too many. Willis Sneath, who worked for the Pennsylvania Game Commission, says Sharing the Harvest program helps the community.
The deer population is what I would consider to be overpopulated, but there are some areas where the population is near to being where it should be, or maybe slightly less in a few areas of the Commonwealth. But all in all, the deer herd is pretty stable, and that's what the Game Commission's goal is, to manage the deer population.
Although hunters and farmers may not agree on deer population, they do agree on one thing: sharing the harvest.
Hunters Sharing the Harvest program is to provide a outlet for hunters who get more deer than what they want, that we can provide an outlet where they can have them processed and then donated to the less fortunate, the needy.
Barry Gummo, the owner of Gummo's Butcher Shop in Port Matilda, says he is proud to play a part in Sharing the Harvest program.
Butchers that agree to take and do the Share the Harvest program do it with pride. I do it with a lot of pride, because we try to see how much every year. I would like to see us produce over 2 tons.
Maybe a larger population of deer, but this could benefit the Sharing the Harvest program. If a hunter accidentally kills a deer, they can contact the Pennsylvania Game Commission, and they will donate the venison to a local bank. You might not want to wait any longer to pick the best pumpkin in the patch. Farmers have been running out of pumpkins due to a combination of higher fuel costs for delivery and a lack of crop. Owner of JB Farms, Evelyn Bruckheimer, blames the weather.
Here was a factor of weather, germination failure, and weeds mainly. But I think mostly our crops just didn't germinate early. So I don't know if we're being affected by the same trend as other growers or not.
The real problem is for those of you who love to carve pumpkins, because by Halloween, most of them will be gone. According to the National Retail Federation, 43% of Americans will be carving pumpkins this year. Not only does weather have an effect on harvest, but pumpkins can get sick since they grow on the ground. They are more susceptible to disease. Dan Harner, owner of Harner Farms, says for a good harvest, we need to have a dry fall. Too much rain may lead to pumpkin problems. He tells us how.
Well, we use some herbicides for weed control. We use primarily fungicides because pumpkins and many of the cucurbits are very susceptible to diseases. Mildew, primarily powdery and downy mildew. So, the fungicides help to control that.
From Alexandria County, I'm Missy Michaels. Get lazy,
Is how you can help the needy. We do also, our church is volunteering with nursing homes and whatnot. In that case, it's a one-on-one, and I just like to see the smile on a person's face when they treat you nice.
I'm not going to go with you. I'm fine.
What I like particularly about the Salvation Army is the fact that Christmas is its main fundraiser, amazing time of year. And it opens up people's eyes to the generosity and the need for generosity in our area. The Salvation Army does that. I mean, I'm not an expert, but I know they serve a lot of needs in our community that no one else can.
John Rocky. I volunteer for the Salvation Army. I'm on their board. the Salvation Army, and I'm a volunteer. Today I'm ringing the bell for the Salvation Army. Doing the most good, I think, is a great mission statement for the Salvation Army, because if you look at all the different service organizations out there, I think that capitalizes on what the Salvation Army does. For those that are donating here today, the funds donated, I think of all the organizations, probably puts the most back on the street to help people who need the help. Come down and volunteer and help out.